This is the physical reality of a digital overdose. After 14 hours of continuous scrolling, the body enters a state of lethargy so deep it mimics paralysis. Your nervous system has effectively forgotten how to signal your muscles to move. The cause is a massive biological mismatch. Evolution designed the human brain to process a specific amount of environmental data. Today, we are forcing it to consume 400% more information than that baseline every single day. This data spike burns out your dopamine receptors. When you spend hours chasing the next hit of information, your neural pathways for motivation and reward become exhausted, leaving you physically drained. Reclaiming your biology requires a radical intervention. It starts by taking every scrap of your behavioral data, your sleep patterns, your screen time, your habits, and uploading it into a diagnostic system to find the mechanical point of failure. The diagnosis is clear. The brain is misallocating its energy. The reward system is failing because it is locked in a loop, wasting its metabolic resources on digital abstractions rather than real-world survival. To fix this, you need a hard reboot. This is the reset protocol, a two-phase plan to re-engineer your biology as the hardware and your workspace as the software. Burnout isn't a character flaw, it is a system failure. And when the system fails this completely, the only solution is to wipe the drive and start a digital world. You move from the blue light of the screen to the cold, analog reality of the wilderness at dawn. You bypass your mental resistance through raw physical stimulus. By plunging into ice-cold water, you force your body to prioritize survival over the lethargy of the digital plague. The cold shock triggers an immediate surge of norepinephrine. This signal travels through the nervous system, instantly increasing heart rate and sharpening senses. It clears the metabolic fog of dopamine depletion, forcing your brain to re-establish a clear mind-body connection. Following the shock, you move into AI-designed movement. You aren't lifting weights in a gym. You are engaging in primal, high-intensity flows that mimic the physical demands of a hunt. These movements synchronize your newly awakened nervous system with your muscles. They require the kind of total physical presence that digital life has spent years eroding. Optimization starts with the body. You use raw biological shock to pull your hardware out of its digital coma before you ever attempt to work. By day 15, the internal biology is stable. Phase 2 focuses on the software, the external environment where you spend your productive hours. This is flow state architecture. It is the practice of designing a room to remove every possible source of distraction or decision fatigue, creating a path of zero resistance to your work. The design uses precise environmental cues. 6500K lighting keeps your circadian rhythm in a state of high alertness, while targeted scent diffusers use olfactory memory to trigger immediate focus when you sit down. Biophilic walls bring living nature into the room. These plants serve a mechanical purpose. They lower cortisol levels and prevent background anxiety from draining your mental energy throughout the day. In this space, the AI acts as a digital exoskeleton. It organizes your complex thoughts and data points before you even touch the keyboard, allowing your brain to focus entirely on high-level execution. When you remove environmental drag and biological fatigue, your output changes. Tasks that previously took a full week can now be condensed into a single, high-intensity 6-hour work session. Focus isn't something you find through willpower. It's a state you engineer by making distraction physically impossible within your space. On day 30, the subject has returned to a state of baseline health. The bloodshot eyes are gone, replaced by a steady gaze and the ability to maintain deep attention for hours at a time. The smartphone is no longer a behavioral master. It is demoted to a utilitarian tool, used only for specific tasks, and then put away. This protocol changes your role in the system. You are now using these tools to build and contribute, rather than spending your life scrolling through what others have produced. Beyond this balcony, the rest of the city is still glowing with the blue light of the digital plague. Millions are still trapped in the initial crash, unable to move or look away. The glitch isn't in the machines, it's in how we have allowed our bodies to interface with them. To escape, you have to intentionally